Hi, welcome to the channel English Professionally, and this video is top 10 English phrases for speaking. So I really hope you like the idea of this video, so you can put a like, and thanks a lot for your support. Yeah, have a look at all our playlists. Well, so it's very important to speak English naturally, like native speakers, and without mistakes. When you speak English, you need to answer other people's questions and keep the conversation going. Yeah, and there is one very important thing. So your speaking partner must feel that you're interested in speaking to him. So I really hope these amazing phrases can help you. So let's have a look at these phrases and examples. So the first phrase, really. So this phrase is very important. Yeah, for example, your speaking partner can say, that I won in the championship. I won in the championship. Okay, so if he says so, I won in the championship. So will you say nothing? Will you keep silence? Or will you say something? I won in the championship. And it's a very common mistake that people often keep silence. Yeah, and what? But if you keep silence, it means that you aren't interested in this conversation. So I won in the championship, and you can ask, for example, a phrase like this: really? Really? And you can add something, so to show your interest. Really? Or did you take the first place? How was it? Did you take the first place? Did you take the first place? How was it? Really? Did you take the first place? How was it? Yeah, and he or she will be very pleased, yeah, to tell you about his good result, about his success. Or there is one more very good phrase. So it's interesting. So, for example, I got that job. I got that job. So someone told you a phrase like this. So I got that job, and you can say, it's interesting. It's interesting. Or you can make this phrase stronger. You can say it's really interesting, or it's so interesting, or it's very interesting. It's very interesting. So how did you do it? How did you do it? So really, we are talking about different strategies how to keep the conversation going. So the first phrase can show your interest, like really, yeah, it's really, it's interesting, and then so it's a good idea for you to ask a question, and then obviously, so your speaking partner will say something, then you ask something, and you'll be speaking. So please remember these phrases and use them in real speech. So really, it's interesting. I won in the championship. Really? Did you take the first place? How was it? I got that job. So it's really interesting. How did you do it? Oh, it's so interesting. It's very interesting. So these phrases are okay. Well, next, but we'll focus on grammar too. So this video is good for speaking, listening, and grammar. So we'll see some interesting phrases, like these ones. So you see, as for me, look, for example, he or she can say, I like football. Oh, I like football. Well, so you can ask different questions like, really? Why do you like football? But it's very important to tell or to say something, to tell someone or to say something about your experience. So I'm not lazy, and I'll write it down, so if you let me do it. So it's very important. So it's very important to talk about your experience. It's very important to talk about your experience. So it also helps. to have a better conversation. So I like football, and so your partner says something like that, and you can say, as for me, As for me, I really like it too. I really like it too. Yeah, and your speaking partner sees that you both like it, and it's so interesting. It's so exciting. Okay, so as for me, I really like it. So as for me, and you can, actually say something interesting and different. As for me, I'm crazy about it. I'm crazy. So this phrase is stronger. Yeah, I'm crazy about it means that you really love playing football. Well, so let's do it. It's another good phrase. For example, he or she can say, so I'd like to play tennis. I'd like to play tennis. And you can say, what's the problem? Let's do it. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Okay? So what's the problem? Let's do it. So it's about grammar. So when you suggest something, so you can say let's plus verb. Let's plus verb. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's try it. Or it's let's try it, or let's test it. Let's test it, and so on. So we often use it in speaking. Let's go to the cinema. Let's go to the park, and so on. Really, these phrases are really good and useful. So you see, as for me, let's do it. Okay. So I like football. So it's very important to talk about your experience. So as for me, I really like it. Yeah. Or as for me, I'm crazy about it. It's a good phrase. Yeah, good vocabulary. And one more conversation. Really. So we learn these speaking phrases in different conversations, in different dialects. So natural conversations. I'd like to play tennis. So what's the problem? Let's do it. And please remember this phrase, let's plus verb. Let's do it. Let's go there. Let's test it. Okay, so what is next? So phrase like I understand and I see. For example, you can hear, so it's so difficult, it's so difficult, it's so difficult, okay? It's so difficult, and you can support it. You can support him or her, so you can say, I understand, I understand, I understand. Or I see. I see means so to see something with your eyes, and I see has another meaning. It means to understand. So you can say it's so difficult. So I understand. I see. So to show that you understand it. To show that you understand it. So that you agree. So it is so difficult. I understand. I see. So and so if someone, for example, starts speaking very fast and you don't understand, don't nod your head and okay, go on, please. Just say I don't understand. Okay, for example, so someone speaks very quickly, and you can say that sorry, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand. And you can ask this question, can you speak more slowly, please? 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 And it's okay. So be honest. Be honest. Yeah, it's very important to be honest. Be honest. So can you speak more slowly, please? If you don't understand. So if your speaking partner is speaking really fast and you can't catch this or that word, just say, oh, sorry, I don't understand. Can you speak more slowly, please? Can you speak more slowly, please? And if you don't know something, you can say, I don't know. Just be honest and don't lie. Don't lie. So, okay. Well, so really, I understand, I see. I don't understand, I don't know. So it's so difficult. I understand, I see. So to show that you understand it. Sorry, I don't understand. Can you speak more slowly, please? So be honest, don't lie. Well, so if you don't want to say I don't understand, so you can ask another question, and this question is, what do you mean? For example, I took up tennis. So really, someone can use this phrase took up. So do you know the meaning of took up? Yeah, it's a phrasal verb. It's a phrasal verb. So we have a great video, 250 phrasal verbs. Please have a look at our playlist. So I took up tennis, and if you don't understand, you can say I don't understand, or you can ask it another way. So what do you mean? What do you mean? It means that you don't understand, but you don't say it. What do you mean? And he or she can answer, I mean that I started playing tennis. I started playing tennis. So take up something means start doing it. I mean that I started playing tennis, so and it's okay. Well, to show support, you can use this phrase I agree. So we need to practice sport. We need to practice sport. And you can say I agree with you. I agree with you. So it shows approval. It shows approval. It shows approval. Yeah. Or you can, put it another way. So you can say I absolutely agree with you. Yeah. And you know that it's stronger, it sounds stronger, so it means that you fully agree with him or her. So we need to practice sport. I absolutely agree with you. So it shows approval. Very good phrase. So I agree. I absolutely agree with you. Very nice phrases. Well, and there are two more good, but simple, but really good phrases. So I think, right. So when you express your point of view, when you express your opinion, yeah, so when you express your opinion or point of view, so you can say I think that's right. I think that's right. So the phrase is quite good. So it means that it's your opinion, it's your point of view. I think that's right. So I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. A great idea to study English, for example, on this channel. And why not? For example, I didn't take his offer. So it means that he offered me something, but so I said no, I don't need it, or I'm not interested. And to show interest, I can ask why. Why did he do it? So why not? So why or why not? Why or why not? So I don't learn English, and if someone tells me I don't learn English every day, yeah, so someone tells me that my greatest dream is to know English perfectly, but I don't learn English every day. And naturally, I can ask, why not? So really, if your aim is to know English perfectly, you need to study it every day. At least maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, but every day. And it's strange for me. And why not? Why not? So I think really it's a good idea to study it more intensely. Okay, so very good phrases, very nice phrases, and I hope that you like, this format, and we can talk about a list of 100 phrases for speaking. It's okay, and so we'll record new interesting videos on grammar, vocabulary, and so on. Okay, whatever.